Hello children, I am back with a new grammar lesson of class 8. Today we will learn about sentence form of structure. In English language, sentence structure is the arrangement of words, phrases, clauses in a sentence. To make a sentence, we have to arrange words, phrases and clauses in a proper way so that a sentence can give correct meaning. Well, there are 4 types of sentences in English grammar. These are simple sentence, compound sentence, complex sentence, and number 4, compound complex sentence. Now, we will go in details step by step. Let's first start with a simple sentence. A simple sentence has one main or independent clause with a single subject and a predicate. Now, what is independent clause? I have explained it already in the previous class. Even then, for your convenience, let me explain it once again. Independent clause is the clause, it can stand by itself. Okay, independent clause can stand by itself. Independent clause can give a complete sense by itself. Okay. Now, first simple sentence, take an example of a simple sentence. Say, step slowly down the stairs. Say, step slowly down the stairs. Here, see is the subject and the rest predicate. Only one single subject and single predicate. Got it? Well, let's move to compound sentence. A compound sentence consists of 2 or more independent clauses. Again, I repeat, a compound sentence consists of 2 or more independent clauses. For example, it was a cold day in December and the sun was shining brightly. It was a cold day in December. This is independent clause. The sun was shining brightly. That is also independent clause. Here are 2 independent clauses. Okay. If we remove and, it does not make any difference. This 2 sentences can stand by itself because it is an independent clause. Let's take one more example where there is 3 independent clauses. The car has been serviced recently. The car has been serviced recently and the defective parts too have been replaced. Yet, its engine is overheating. Okay? Its engines is overheating. Well, here the car has been serviced recently, one independent clause, and the defective parts too have been replaced is independent clause. Its engine is overheating, independent clause. Here you can see this sentence consists of 3 independent clauses. Okay, got it? Okay, now next, complex sentence. Complex sentence, now 3 complex sentences. A complex sentence consists of 1 independent clause and at least 1 subordinate clause. 1 independent clause and at least 1 subordinate clause. It can have more subordinate clause. Well, now what is subordinate clause? Subordinate clause cannot stand by itself. It always need a help to stand by the help of the main clause. That means independence clause. Subordinate clause, in short, subordinate clause cannot stand by itself. It need a help to stand by the help of independent clause. Okay. Let us take an example. The girl stayed in the bed although they could not sleep for the light had been switched off. Here you see the girl stayed in the bed. The girl stayed in the bed. The girl stayed in the bed is a independent clause, main clause. Although they could not sleep for the lights had switched off. This is subordinate clause. See, if the girl stayed in the bed is missing, if the independent clause is missing, although they could not sleep for the lights had switched off, this is subordinate clause, and this subordinate clause cannot make a complete sense. If I say although they could not sleep for the lights had switch off, this sentence is incorrect because information is missing. See, this although this subordinate clause is introduced by the main clause. Without main clause, it cannot stand alone. It cannot make a sense. Okay. Now, number 4, compound complex sentence. Compound complex sentence has at least 2 main clause and more than 2 subordinate clause. Supposing, if I say, I would like to buy the book, okay, I would like to buy the book which has been written by J.K. Rowling, but I do not have enough money. Here you can see I would like to buy the book. This is independent clause. I don't have enough money is the independent clause, and which has been written by J.K. Rowling is the subordinate clause. Okay, here this compound complex sentence consists of 2 independent clause and 1 subordinate clause, and can have more than 1 subordinate clause too. Okay, now I think it is clear to you. Let me summarize once again about the structure of sentences. In the structure of sentences in English grammar, there are 4 sentences. First, the simple sentence, compound sentence, complex sentence, and compound complex sentence. I hope it is clear to you. This much for today. Thank you and take care. Bye-bye.